Thank you so much for joining us, Jerry. Before we get into some of these specific names, give us your macro view. What are you expecting to hear across all these companies this week?
Well, look, there's no doubt the consumer's slowing. I don't think most of the companies that report this week, they're all strong retailers. I think they're going to report pretty good numbers retrospectively. But what we're going to pay a lot of attention to is what they say about the future. What trends are they seeing? And there, I think there's going to be a little more fright put into the market, because they're going to say what is absolutely happening is we're heading for some kind of recessionary environment where it's a full recession, recession light, or just a slowdown. It's clear that things are slowing down. So that's the macro environment. It's also clear inflation's continuing. It's not slowing down. If anything, it's accelerating. And frankly, within any reasonable planning horizon, I would expect inflation to continue. So that's where we're going to be. Some of the numbers are going to be pretty good, but what they say about the future is going to be pretty bad.
Well, Jerry, when we look at Walmart coming tomorrow and then Target the next day, how should investors think about the differences between those two companies? Is this really all come down to which companies are better positioned to have pricing power at the end of the day?
Well, also, you're dealing with people who are large. These are big companies, people who have, an incredible value position. You look for the retailers that take the least amount of the consumer dollar and waste it, on overhead or other things. So Target and Walmart are two of the biggest winners in the marketplace. They have been. Look, Walmart's up for the year. Target's barely down in a market where the retail index is down, as you said, 25, 27%, depending upon when you start and when you finish. So these are good companies. They're going to continue to be strong players, by the way. So this is not the time to think they're going to start doing poorly just because they've done well. And, what we do see, if it gets really bad, a very, real recession, Walmart always does better than Target. This has been going on for 50 years. Walmart always does better than Target if things get really bad. And we're not there yet. We're still in an environment where I think both of them are going to do well. There are other companies. Take a look at Costco. Costco's down for the year, not as bad as other retailers. I think we're not going to see that going forward. Costco takes the least amount of the consumer's dollar and wastes it. You get the best deal at Costco, better than Walmart's, better than Amazon, better than Target. So, they're down a little bit, but as we get to the fall, I think that's where consumers are going to flock, and it's going to do just fine.
Costco's going to call you, Jerry, and use that last bite in their next commercials, man. That was about as good as it gets.
It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Take a look at the price of Cheerios. I mean, it's, per ounce, it's 20% less at Costco than it is at Walmart.
Yeah, but you got to get a front end loader to bring the Cheerios home. You
get two boxes instead of one, or something like that.
I want to ask you about this, and that is rising gasoline prices. If gasoline goes to $5 and $6 a gallon, how is that going to impair the consumer who may want to go to Home Depot or may want to go to Walmart? Are they going to have to postpone some of those purchases that they otherwise might make?
No, I think it pushes them to Walmart, pushes them to Target, pushes them to Costco. What consumers cut back on then are more discretionary spending items. So then I look at names, like the department store segment that really has never fixed their strategy. When things are good, they say, oh, look, we fixed it. When things are bad, they say, oh, well, we still have some more work to do. Right. So basically, they have a lot more work to do. So where they're not going to spend their money is Macy's or Nordstrom or Bed Bath & Beyond, places like that. And luxury, God forbid. When the market is bad, trust me, luxury crashes. And that's what we've been seeing in the stock market lately.
Jerry, the ad agency for Costco will be calling. Jerry Storch, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. Take care.